Hey beauties, good afternoon to you. Alright, I'm not so good with doing the whole background photo thing, TikTok. I probably can do it because I'm not that, I think I'm at the space from a little while to get technologically advanced to an extent, to do the background photo and all of that in terms of the race this afternoon with Noah Lyles, Kishane Thompson and Bleak Civil, I think his name's alright. Yeah. All right, people, I know Jamaicans are saying, it was stolen from Kishane Thompson. No. For years, people have been saying, but I saw that person's foot step out in front of the other person. It's not the feet. It is not the foot. It is, I think it's, and this is coming from people who are athletic, expert, and, who are trained in the field. It's always the head and the torso. I know they always mention the head and the torso. I guess every other body part, so to speak, is looked on or looked upon afterwards. So it is not the foot, because somebody can be like this and the foot stretch out. If you go back to, I don't remember what year it was, when Allyson Felix and that girl from Bahamas, I don't remember her name, the tall, slender, dark-skinned girl, and she ended up, when she realized she was just out, she had no more left in the tank, she just dropped her body across the line because she knew it's not so much the foot, because her foot could go over, but before Allyson Felix's own, but if Allyson Felix's torso and head went over, then it would have gone, the gold would have gone to Allyson Felix. Remember that, I think it was a 400-meter race. And because the girl understands athletics, that is why I say Noah Lyles ensure that his head and torso was, like stretched out like an ostrich, out. And then the foot, you see it kind of on the line, and then, but you saw what's his name there out, and him, kind of trying to see if he can push himself in. But if you look at the angles, I saw two different photo shots, close up and kind of distant. You know how they show it when they're taking the photo from their diagnostic thingy? You can see that Noah Lyles' head and torso area were ahead. It's just Kishane Thompson's foot, one of his feet, was ahead of their own. So beautiful people is not, no, when it comes to Olympics, these people are sharper than a razor. If you win, you win. They have no alliance per se to this one or that one. If that were the case, well, you can't use Bolt as an example. But other people, other Jamaicans who may have won some races, by the skin of their teeth, so to speak, they would not have won. You know what I mean? So they were showing the differences. Not the foot, people. It's not the foot. It's the head and the torso. I know. And whatever. I guess other body parts will come into play afterwards. So it's not a stealing thing and so on. It is what it is. It's yeah. The man got a silver. Congratulations. Ran a good time. When I saw the time, I said it just brought back memories of Usain Bolt's 2015 is Olympic or World Games. Sometimes you can't remember which year is what in some of them. But which of the two it was, whichever it was the two. And I remember Usain was so unfit and he was running against Kathleen again after the 2012 Olympics. So it maybe it could be Olympic. It's 2015 or it could be World Games, because the following year was Olympics. So it's World Games. And on an unfit body, Bolt ran 9.79. I said, wow, what a thingy. With the 9, yes, it was the World Games, because I remember the 2016 was the Olympic when Bolt got his first in many, many years, bronze. And the timing was kind of, it was just like, what you call it, 1 millisecond. You know how it goes. Like, I think he ran he would have been 981 or 982, and the guy who came second was 981 and Kathleen was 980. And Kathleen had to kind of bow in honor and respect, not bow like a bow to Jesus, to say, boy, Isaac must have finally we get a chance. But you remember Bolt was injured, because you remember he had stopped in the middle of the 4x1 or something like that race. So to come third on an injury, serious injury, and being unfit, the man is just absolutely phenomenal. But what I'm saying to you, beautiful people, it's not stealing. It's how it goes. Because I've seen races like that with Jamaicans. I said, but I saw the Jamaican foot, and they said no. So it's a header. So I've always remembered that much as it relates to athletics. It's a header, the torso. When I looked at the different angles of the photos that were taken, you saw Noah Lyles' head and torso above, but Kishane foot above his. So it's not the foot. That's why the girl, as I said, the Bahamian girl, in her beating, what's her name, she ensured that the head and the torso, part of her body, over the line. She realized her foot and her feet, rather, would not have made it. So she dived and won. won that race. So, you know, people, just chill. It is what it is. You know, remember to click and subscribe to my different channels, as I mentioned here, TikTok, YouTube, and so on, guys. So be blessed and take care. Have a good one.